Priest, Iron Sheik, Moon Cricket. Yeah, like I said, there's no beginning nor end to this rhyme. Nope, it's kingdom rap.
Rise, kill a priest, come out of the darkness, and bring forth light, and return from whence thou came. Slay the wicked, Selah.
When I brainstorm, power out and flashlight flickers, shower cells, devour the trail. Like thunder, I'm under the spell. Rain dance, thoughts splash, take a glance. I'm in a trance, no words across my pad until a meteorite ignites, strike the paper, then I write over some human nature. Zigzag lightning, frightening, white wings, left hemisphere of the brain. Through my thought glass, see the forecast, try to explain the weatherman with letters I can. Do anything I want, put together in the views. It becomes cloudy, then I can't see the boundaries. The raindrops of these ink blots won't stop till I paint art. The thunder rolls into a scroll. The first chapter. Number one. Number two, there's no beginning nor end. Alright, yo. Ancient villages lived the man in Gilgamesh. Predates the pyramids, built from clay cylinders. Deeper than Homer and the Iliad. Enkidu, welcome to the wise man and the idiot. Before synagogues, before incense and Mars, there were demigods, men from stars, sent from the wonderland of Oz. Nebuchadnezzar, Nimrod, built towers of Ur. Ben-Hur, Aaron stabbed butter to herbs. Let there be light, God uttered those words. From atom to atom to atom, life began in the womb. The cradle, the casket, the crater. To other planets, the sun and the moon. From Neanderthals to cannonballs, to Moses stood on the rock. The burning bush, returning the Kush. From worlds now and worlds to come, not found in no books, no hook. 7 tablets of creation. The black king sits, wearing a hat with a winged disc. Ashes from the phoenix, supreme genius. Saw myself in a million dreams, killing Philistines. Brilliant king, Brazilian queen on my arm. Y'all catch fire, y'all lions like silver rings. Forgive me, but this is napalm. Call me Marduk, from stardust. A new attribute, according to my pharaoh suits. Pre-celestial counterparts. The moon's a ship, this is it. It's zoom from the cliff.
Do you really know? Or you talk what you know? Do you believe? Or do you know? Is your faith blind? Or is it as bright as the sun?
Descendants of Anu took on mortal fashion, built themselves statues in the image of themselves to worship themselves, built towers to themselves to remind them when they fell. They came from a station in space, an angelical race, giant in stature, helmet and cape that they wore. Visited this planet to explore a long journey from their own, cause their race had war. It's said they called their planet the Bureau, and that they were fallen heroes. They saw gold, saw trees, and life more liberal. Astronauts with afro and locks, jet beam into a ziggurat. They crashed on rocks. 1.21 gigawatts, some passed over crops. In the tablet legends, they said they opened the floodgates of heaven, describing their monstrous brethren, chopping up their grandparents into 7 pieces. Now they looking for a region, they travel eastern, found the garden called Eden. They saw a being, forced to bow before Baal, or be exiled with the tribe of reptiles. Now call the Rothschilds the X-Files. Life begins breathing hydrogen inside of high winds. Milky Way violins heard by the wise men, observed in Orion. The windows with no end, the black glass in the sea that extend. Within that sea exist carbohydrates. These gods were hybrids. They went back and forth till they mixed the star bread in the foods of thought with proteins. Protons and atoms produce the whole gene. From infinity to density to matter, to atom to cell, to organisms to metamorphosis, to waters of the living, to bodies back to carbon.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people.
Sitting in my chair, then the vision appears. Staring at the wall turned into the spheres. And the spheres held the planet, someone distant, some near. Out of limits, I in the instant was there. Warm currents were rushing, infinities came in abundance. Century seasons only by the dozens. Prophesied that I coming, and it was told I hold the mic way beyond the hundreds. The mic turned to greatness. Greatness took me to the sacred places to give the glory over me like a blanket. Then I reclined so I could see the design. Voice said, close your eyes, cause all we need is your mind. And the rhyme, like a storm as the currents blew me on through gases. I saw places where planets were born. And the voice that spoke to my ghost majestic. Let's show you the essence. Let's reveal to you the presence. The seventh seal of the heavens. Within the will, the legend, the seal of the lesson, the skill is perfection. Nice kneel before the weapon out. Chemists of the sinners to heal within the message to build effervescence. I felt shadows all around me. They said that's just the pharaohs trying to crown me. There's tarots and crystal balls within your boundary. You're now free to explore all the visions and encounters your mind can soar. For all the wisdom and the counsel, a psychic's mystique. I've been writing for weeks. Every time I say a rhyme, it whitens my teeth. Make angels pillars of stone, people pillars of salt. What I reveal under the cloth, when the killer would talk. Swimming in the cosmic gulf, in the rivers of thought, where the healers was taught, but in the mirror seemed lost. And they finished the planet Tiamat on the Shabbat. Then they planted eating crops in the evening would drop. When there was nothingness, that's when y'all made the covenant. On the cross, his blood would drip in the cost, the buzzes pick. Time and admiration, stress and aggravation. I don't do yoga, but I can stretch imagination. God tears turns to prayer beads. Falls over the neck of a cardinal wearing a wooden Mary. Whispering verses over the buried in the Celtic cemetery. And he held it to his visions were heavy. Like a time machine, saw the dynasty of kings. The mindless was seen, the skyline turned to red. We wear paint, beads, water or oil. Saint, holy men, beck or royal. Angels, devils or aliens, which you believe in more? Do you receive and restore? Do you want peace or war? Do you wish to live free or by law? It gets deep to the core. We perform prayers, fasting and charities, go on pilgrimage, but do we know what real healing is? Research a million of years, the real healing is here. Without the billion, I became a billionaire. From natural disaster to the days of dinosaurs and raptors, to common law, to all kinds of war, to the rapture.